Hello everyone, my name is Dieva Oktaviary, my student number is 109. For English Prose 1 final exam, I'm going to analyze the book that I've read entitled Gone with the Ghost by Aaron McCarty. This book is published on January 4, 2018. The genre of this novel is a fiction, suspense, and mystery. I think this novel is qualified to be analyzed for its literariness because Aaron McCarty is quite famous, since she is the USA Today bestselling author. On this slide, there are the reason why I chose to read Going with the Ghost. First, I think the summary from this novel is interesting, and personally, I love a mystery novel since I love to solve the riddle in it. The other reason is because this novel is perfect for light reading since I'm not a big fan of a thick kind of novel, and this novel provided with only 180 pages to read. Also, the author used every dictation for this book without using a figurative language, so it is not confusing at all and really easy to understand. The last is that I can read this book for free on Google Play Books, so if you guys are big fans of a light mystery novel, this book is worth the check. The main theme from this novel is about karma. Everything that you did will always come back to you. So if you did something good, then you will get good thing in return, and that goes to the other way around. Spoiler, the karma here refers to the corruption that being done by Ryan. So in the end, he got what he did. If we take a look, the theme here is quite related to the current day, where every police that involved in the act of corruption, in the end, they will get punished for what they did. Basically, the story tells about a woman named Bailey and her journey to reveal the mystery behind her best friend's murder. The story begins after Ryan, who is presumably dead for 6 months, showed up in his ghost form in front of Bailey and asked her to solve his unfinished problem, which is finding the killer who kills him so he can go to the afterlife and finally find his peace. But, since the police report stated that Ryan wasn't murdered but he killed himself in his own car, finally Bailey feels intrigued to find the real fact about what really happened, whether Ryan killed himself or he was murdered. Bailey is Ryan's best friend. She's loyal, predictable, trustworthy, and workaholic. She is also a neat freak. That is why she is resigned from her previous job as an evidence tech in police department, since she is disgusted with blood, and she found that blood itself is messy. Bailey is a dynamic and round character. At first, she is defined as someone who is mentally unstable because of her obsession toward Ryan. Other characters think that she is not ready to let Ryan go, and that led to her depression that makes her lose her weight. As the story goes, she changed her personality, she started to accept that Ryan was really gone and started to open her heart back for another man. Ryan is Bailey's best friend, and her senior in college. As a detective, he is a highly smart one. All of his friends describe him as a kind, outgoing, and funny person. He is the type of man that can make others feel like they know him well, but they don't. He is also the type of man that can make others feel comfort when he is around. He is flirty and a player. Even though he is defined as an extrovert person, Ryan actually a reserved man. He hides his personal life really well even from his best friend. Detective Jake Marner is Ryan's former partner in police department. He is also a good friend of both Bailey and Ryan. Actually, he is a caring man, but he is also a reserved guy. He tends to act like he cares without telling the person that he cares for them. Therefore, many people think that Marner is a hard and cool man, but Bailey described Marner on page 24 as a good guy since he is a good listener and easy to be around. Detective D'Angelo is an Italian detective in police department where Ryan was used to work. He is a nice but perfect type of man. He is an excellent detective, he is hardworking, thorough, and resilient. But Ryan defined D'Angelo as a weird man, but a very good detective. Just like he said on page 13, sometimes I wonder if he can solve so many crimes because his mind is just a little too close to criminal, like a Dexter complex. D'Angelo is also a dynamic character found in this book. At first, Bailey defines him as a total douche, since he is pervert and only talks to Bailey about perverted things. In the end, he becomes a nice, respectful guy to Bailey. He is resourceful and helps Bailey a lot to solve who killed Ryan. Christy is Timmy's wife. In the first part of the story, she is defined as a very attractive woman. She looks beautiful, stylish, and smart at the same time. She is also pictured as a good wife. She is obedient and patient. But, as the story goes, her perfect image changed. She is a hot-headed, manipulative woman and often acts like a lunatic or even a psychotic person. Timmy Johnson is the husband of Christy. He has a rich person image. Physically, he looks a lot younger than his wife. Tim Johnson is a bossy husband. He often asks his wife to do all the things. He also seems ignorant toward Christy. Bailey defines him as an odd and awkward man. In the end, it is revealed that Timmy is a vile man. He is a good liar and a great criminal mastermind. The that's all the analysis from me. Personally, I love this book. It is such a great book. Everything from this book is perfect, from the beginning till the end, and I would like to recommend you to read it. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.